Have you ever felt like your mind is scattered, your body weak, and your heart overwhelmed by the chaos of modern life? In 2026, the world moves faster, distractions multiply, and comfort is king. But what if I told you that the path to true strength, the kind that rebuilds your mind, body, and heart, is not paved with ease, but with brutal honesty and discipline? This isn't a message for the faint-hearted. These are not soft, feel-good rules. These are brutal, stoic rules, ancient wisdom sharpened for the challenges of today. They demand you face discomfort, master your physical self, and harden your heart to what truly matters. And if you dare to follow them, you will emerge stronger, clearer, and more free than ever before. In a world obsessed with comfort, we have forgotten the power of discomfort. We avoid cold, hunger, silence, and challenge. We seek constant entertainment, endless scrolling, and instant gratification. But this comfort is a cage. It weakens the mind, dulls focus, and breeds anxiety. The Stoics knew this well. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, obstacles and discomfort are not enemies. They are the path to growth. Think about your own mind. When was the last time you sat quietly with your thoughts, without distraction? When did you last push yourself beyond your comfort zone, mentally or physically? The truth is, your mind rebuilds itself in the fire of challenge, not in the softness of ease. Consider simple practices like cold showers or intermittent fasting. These are not just physical tests. They are mental training. They teach you to endure, to focus, and to find calm in discomfort. When you choose discomfort deliberately, you rewire your brain to resist stress, sharpen your clarity, and build resilience. Epictetus, a Stoic slave turned teacher, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By embracing discomfort, you train your mind to respond with strength, not fear. You become the master of your thoughts, not their victim. This rule is brutal because it asks you to step into pain willingly. But it is also liberating. Your mind is not fragile. It is forged in adversity. The more you embrace discomfort, the more your mind rebuilds itself into a fortress of calm and clarity. To truly rebuild your mind, you must understand that discomfort is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. When you face challenges head-on, you develop mental toughness. This toughness is not about suppressing emotions or becoming cold. It is about cultivating clarity and control over your reactions. Consider the modern tendency to avoid silence and solitude. We fill every moment with noise, music, podcasts, social media, conversations, because silence forces us to confront ourselves. But the Stoics believed that solitude is essential for self-mastery. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." When you embrace silence and discomfort, you reduce your wants and distractions, allowing your mind to focus on what truly matters. This practice rewires your brain. Neuroscience shows that deliberate exposure to discomfort, whether through cold exposure, fasting, or mental challenges, strengthens neural pathways associated with resilience and emotional regulation. You become less reactive, more thoughtful, and better equipped to handle life's inevitable storms. But this rule is brutal because it requires you to choose discomfort daily. It means stepping outside your comfort zone, resisting the urge to seek easy pleasure, and welcoming challenges as opportunities for growth. It means saying no to the instant gratification that weakens your mind, And yes, to the slow, steady work of rebuilding. Begin by introducing small discomforts into your routine. Take a cold shower each morning. Skip a meal occasionally to practice fasting. Spend 10 minutes a day in silence without your phone or distractions. When faced with challenges or stress, remind yourself, this is the fire that forges my mind. Instead of running away, lean in. Journal your experiences. Reflect on how discomfort makes you feel and how your reactions evolve over time. Rule number 2. Master your body through discipline and purpose. Your body is not just a vessel, it is the foundation of your freedom. Without physical strength and discipline, your mind and heart cannot operate at their highest level. Yet in 2026, we live in an age of indulgence. Fast food, sedentary lifestyles, and endless distractions have weakened our bodies, and with them, our spirits. The Stoics taught that the body is a tool for virtue and action. Seneca said, "Sad is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Wasting your body potential is wasting your life. Mastering your body means more than just exercise. It means caring for it with purpose. Through consistent movement, proper nutrition, and rest. It means rejecting harmful habits that drain your energy and cloud your mind. Imagine the difference between a body that is disciplined and one that is neglected. The disciplined body supports mental clarity, emotional balance, and resilience. It is a source of confidence and strength. The neglected body breeds fatigue, distraction, and weakness. This rule is brutal because it demands consistency and sacrifice. It asks you to say no to comfort foods, late nights, and laziness. But the reward is profound. A body that serves your mind and heart, a foundation for true freedom. Your body is the vessel through which you experience the world, and mastering it is essential for rebuilding your entire being. The Stoics understood this deeply. Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastery begins with the body. Physical discipline is not about vanity or superficial goals. It is about cultivating strength, endurance, and vitality that support your mental and emotional resilience. When your body is strong, your mind is sharper, and your heart is steadier. Start with small, consistent habits. Daily movement, whether it's walking, stretching, or more intense exercise, builds momentum. Nutrition is not about dieting, but about fueling your body with what it needs to perform at its best. Sleep is not a luxury, but a necessity for recovery and clarity. Avoid harmful habits that drain your energy: excessive alcohol, junk food, sedentary behavior, and poor sleep patterns. These habits weaken your foundation and make it harder to rebuild your mind and heart. This rule is brutal because it demands sacrifice and consistency. It asks you to prioritize long-term health over short-term pleasure. But the payoff is immense. A body that supports your ambitions, a mind that stays clear under pressure, and a heart that remains steady in chaos. Create a simple, sustainable exercise routine. It doesn't have to be intense. Walking, stretching, or bodyweight exercises are enough to start. Prioritize sleep. Set a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. Avoid screens an hour before sleep. Evaluate your diet. Cut out processed foods and sugar gradually. Focus on whole, nourishing foods. Track your progress. Notice how physical discipline improves your energy, mood, and mental clarity. Rule number 3, harden your heart by choosing what truly matters. The heart is often seen as the seat of emotion, vulnerability, and connection. But the Stoics teach us a different kind of heart, a heart hardened not by coldness, but by fierce loyalty to what deserves our love and energy. In a world full of noise, drama, and endless demands, your heart can become overwhelmed and scattered. You may find yourself attached to toxic relationships, meaningless distractions, or false values. This emotional chaos weakens you. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Harden your heart by choosing what truly matters. This means letting go of what you cannot control and focusing your energy on what aligns with your values. Seneca warned against false attachments. Associate with people who will make a better man of you. This brutal rule asks you to eliminate toxic influences, to be patient with life's natural flow, and to protect your emotional energy fiercely. A hardened heart is not numb. It feels deeply but chooses wisely. It is loyal to truth, virtue, and growth. It does not waste itself on shallow connections or fleeting pleasures. Harden your heart by learning to discern what deserves your energy and what does not. This is not about becoming indifferent or cold. It is about fierce loyalty to your values and well-being. In today's world, distractions are endless. Social media, toxic relationships, and superficial connections drain your emotional energy. The Stoics teach us to protect our hearts by setting boundaries and focusing on what aligns with our true selves. Marcus Aurelius said, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." Harden your heart by refusing to be controlled by external events or the opinions of others. Choose patience, acceptance, and focus. This rule is brutal because it forces you to let go of attachments that no longer serve you. It requires courage to walk away from people or situations that drain you. But in doing so, you create space for authentic connections and inner peace. A hardened heart is not a heart that feels less. It is a heart that feels deeply but chooses wisely. It is a heart that stands firm in the face of adversity and remains loyal to what truly matters. Bringing it all together, the power of brutal Stoicism in 2026. These three brutal rules: embracing discomfort, mastering your body, and hardening your heart, are not easy. They demand discipline, honesty, and courage. But they are the foundation for rebuilding your mind, body, and heart in a world that often encourages the opposite. In 2026, distractions are louder, challenges are greater, and the temptation to seek comfort is stronger than ever. But those who commit to these Stoic principles will find a path to true freedom and resilience. Remember, rebuilding is a process. It takes time, patience, and persistence. But every moment you choose discomfort over ease, discipline over indulgence, and loyalty over distraction, you rebuild a stronger, wiser, and freer self. The world will continue to change, and challenges will evolve. But the Stoic mindset, rooted in these brutal rules, remains timeless. It teaches us that true power lies not in external circumstances, but in how we choose to respond. By embracing discomfort, you build mental resilience. By mastering your body, you create a foundation for strength. By hardening your heart, you protect your peace and focus on what matters most. This is not a path for the faint-hearted. It is a path for those willing to face truth, endure hardship, and grow beyond their limits. But the reward is freedom. The freedom to live with clarity, purpose, and peace in a chaotic world. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Your obstacles, your discomforts, your challenges, they're not barriers but the very tools to rebuild your mind, body, and heart. In 2026, choose to walk this path with dignity and strength. Let these brutal Stoic rules guide you to a life of resilience, wisdom, and true freedom. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to take the first step today. Choose one of these rules to focus on. Commit to it for the next 30 days. Notice the changes in your mind, body, and heart. And if you found value in this, please like this video, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom, and share in the comments which rule you will start with. Your journey to rebuilding begins now. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep walking the Stoic path.